Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's continue our Tuscan Trade Terror campaign for Europa Universalis IV. So we are doing okay, we've got 48 power projection, but it is ticking down right now by 1 per year. So we're just 2 points shy from getting that delicious +1 to all monarch points. So I think what we need to do right now is focus on attacking one of our 3 rivals, either Savoy, Venice, or Naples. Unfortunately, all 3 of these bastards are in the coalition against me because apparently I've expanded too much. But, on the other hand, the great thing is that we've got the united powers of Austria and France on our side. So, if we were to maybe finish fabricating a claim on somebody, we're fabricating a claim on Naples. We already had that claim, but, like, say Naples. See, France is allied to them, but, hey, conveniently, France would totally help out against us, against Aragon. So what's interesting about this is that if I declare war on Aragon, Aragon is in the coalition, so all the coalition members will get called in. So France is going to end up at war with Naples, even though they're allies, which means that I'm going to break the alliance between these two, which is funny. It's funny to me. If we declare war on Aragon, we would end up at war with who? Portugal, Ferrara, which is fine. Ferrara is tiny. Savoy and Venice. They will call upon the coalition members Genoa, Naples, and Aragon. I'm pretty sure France can take any coalition that is against me at this point. We've already got our claim on Ferrara. We'll just attack. We'll take Ferrara as part of the peace deal. And what I want from Aragon, I think, is... I don't really care, really. I mean, even if we spend all of the war score on taking Ferrara and Abruzzi and Bari or something, who cares? Whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. We don't have to use it against Aragon. We just have to count on France to fix the problem for us. Now, they're currently defending against England, but they're winning, so it's the English conquest of Ulster. I'm amazed, actually, that England has not had the opportunity to take Ulster. I mean, I'm assuming that they still have naval power. We have the most ships out of anybody that we know, even more than the Ottomans or Castile or any of that. England is at 9 ships, so they have lost naval supremacy. France has no ships, at least they're not in the top here. I don't see them. So I don't know. I guess England has just lost the ability to get to Ulster or something. I mean, they're being occupied by Scotland. That's not a good sign for them. The capital's not being besieged, so it's not a big issue. Anyway, France is totally willing to join the war. I think we just go for it. We'll get up to full maintenance. We'll wait like a month. Yeah, actually 1 tick should be enough. Our maintenance should be high. I'm going to go ahead and combine my armies down in Roma. Naples will be the first person we have to fight. They've got the larger army, so we want to take care of that before they can form up. Venice is going to be an issue. Austria will probably take care of them, but I need to take care of Naples. So we'll even wait 1 more month then, since we've got to fight Naples. They've got a 3-0. I have no leader. My leader died, evidently, so we'll take our new guy. We have 2 available leader slots right now. I could hire a general. 35 army tradition. He wouldn't be too terrible. I really do need to eventually start getting the re-elected leaders, but we've just been getting massacred with Republican tradition events. And then annexing 3 countries kind of hurt too. And we've got 1 more on the docket, so... yeah, it looks like we're going to make a general out of our ruler. Wow, a 2-4. Yeah, buddy. We've gotten awesomely lucky with rulers. Let's declare the war. It's a trade superiority CB, which is about battles. Hopefully our little vassals will not suck. I'm going to retreat my navy, because I am just nervous about the situation. We'll wait till we're actually in the war. Yeah, I feel good about this. We're not surprised to learn that Milan has honored our call. Of course they did. They have to. They're a vassal. We are fighting some Aragonese ships. 1 heavy, 2 lights, 4 galleys. We should annihilate that army. And let's go march to battle. We are not surprised to learn that Austria has honored the military alliance. Of course they did. And we are not surprised to learn that France has honored our call. See, I like having that pop up. Alright. I just hope we don't lose any ships here. And I hope that we're able to retreat. Because it is, I have all light ships. June 20, okay. Unfortunately, they snuck by me here. I did lose 1 ship. So there are 5 heavies on the enemy side, 16 lights, 11 galleys. We should be totally fine, but let's still retreat and go repair for a bit. Just annihilated a single stack. Winning battles against my little vassal Milan is not good. We're not going to be able to catch him there, so we'll force him to go into Romagna, and then once he's in Romagna, hopefully we can catch him there. Flat terrain, plains, grass, no river crossing, I think. 19th. Unfortunately, we did just lose that battle, but the Battle of Parma. But we've won the Battle of Savoy, the Battle of Abruzzi. That one stack cost them, counted as a battle. 3.54 score. Really? Is that, did we really get, no, that had to be the Battle of Cape Bon or something. No, I think that actually was it. Alright, so headlong into Naples. Our 2-4 shall conquer, oh my god, he annihilated the stack. Yeah, coalition be damned. Kill all the things. I have friends. Friends that want to see me powerful. Alright, we're going to go for anything that we have a claim on at this point. We're going to go siege Ferrara. Want to make sure to get there before our allies start sieging. So we'll detach. Austria has requested our help in exchange for subsidies. So they're going to give us 3.21 ducats. Sweet. Thanks, Austria. That's very kind of you. France is already carpet sieging Aragon. This is not going to go well for them. This isn't going to make the coalition any better, by the way. They're probably going to... It's going to get bigger. But, I don't know. I can't stop. You know, I can't stop myself. We have claims on things. I want these things. We're just going to have to keep on attacking. So, we'll siege Napoli. We'll probably just... I mean, our army's down here. We'll carpet siege everything. Everything we can get our hands on. Strait blocks the... someone's blocking the strait crossing. Now there is a naval battle going on there that we can easily turn the tides on if we can get there in time. Again, it's based on battles, so hopefully the Austrian ships are what are being sunk and not my own. That's hard to tell, really. We're on the right. I don't know who lost them. We still have 38, so it looks like it's the Austrian ships that sank. Alright, so now there's no more blockade. We can march you across. And there still is Malta. Let's see. We're going to want to peace out Ferrara first, so I think we'll take the whole navy around, and let's just focus on getting Ferrara out of the war. I mean, Naples is just completely ruined. There's nothing that they can do at this point. Venice has no navy. I've annihilated... We've just completely annihilated people's navies who should have power. It's a glorious thing when you have friends. We also have money to build more light ships. And why wouldn't we? Clearly it's a winning strategy. I will detach damaged, however, and send the damaged ships into repair. Pretty unfortunate that the siege is fairly slow here. We do not want to put more men onto these provinces than necessary, though, because even though we do have almost full manpower, if the coalition does actually get us in a bad position, we'll need every single troop we can get our hands on. So I'm going to detach a single, just the bare minimum amount necessary to siege. Take Abruzzi. Well, I am planning on doing that anyway. Sounds like a great mission. Okay, that will also give us a ton of power projection. We're not going to get anything for taking from Ferrara, but we'll do pretty well by taking 2 provinces from Naples. Really, that's the whole purpose of this war. Aside from gaining some more force limit. Let's see. Had I rivaled everyone? Or sorry, embargoed everyone? I think I did. Naples, Venice, Savoy. Naples, Savoy, Venice. Yes. So we got them all embargoed. We're still being embargoed by Venice. That's not very nice of them. That'll stop when we win this war, since... Hey, sweet! Saint proclaimed. The Pope has just announced that one of our ruler's most esteemed and revered ancestors was actually a saint. Interesting, considering that we are a republic. But, yeah, we're already at 55% war score, but we do need to get these provinces that I want occupied, otherwise we cannot take them. Since it's part of the coalition, the only person that we can actually sever peace would be Portugal. Which I have really no interest in separate piecing. I have no fight with Portugal. France seems entirely keen on occupying their capital, though, which is very nice of them. We appreciate their enthusiasm. France will be justly rewarded for their service. And by that I mean I won't give them a single province. I'm not going to give them anything. Hopefully we can end the war before they actually siege anything. Austria has already occupied half of Savoy. I wonder, does Savoy have any, like, land that other people deserve? Milan has a claim to this province. I could sell that to him. Milan also has a claim on Cuneo and Liguria. Unfortunately, it's been occupied by Austria, so I can't take it. It's unfortunate. Oh well, perhaps next war. Okay, the trial. My most noble prince, your eldest son, is on trial for corruption and bribery. There is no doubt that the charges are true. The conviction of your eldest son would be a serious personal blow to you. On the other hand, we could, of course, interfere in the trial and secure his innocence. I could see him acquitted and lose some Republican tradition, or gain Republican tradition at the cost of 150 monarch points. Well, the whole point behind gaining Republican tradition is being able to re-elect my commanders, or my ruler, so that I can gain more administrative, diplomatic, and military power. So, to me, gaining just 5 Republican tradition, it would take too long for the payoff. I'm just going to see him acquitted. I don't care. I'm not going to sacrifice 150 points. We've won the Siege of Messina, alright? Alright, Ferrara. Come on now. We really could use a cannon or two. Or a commander with some actual siege value. It would be also quite nice if there was, like, a war thing that I could say, like, leave the goddamn coalition, like, stop bothering me. Like, I didn't do nothing to you. Get away from me, Aragon. Like, Naples basically just broke free from Aragon and then joined the coalition. They're just like, F that. That Tuscany guy, he's a jerk. We won the Siege of Lucania. I am going to take this until we get, like, a solid reason to end the war. We're going to let Austria completely annihilate Venice. We're going to let France annihilate these two. I'm going to annihilate this guy. We're just going to completely carpet siege all the things. I mean, there's really no reason to not make them hurt. These are my neighbors. These are the people in the coalition. The more I hurt them now, the longer it'll be until they can actually pose a threat to me. So, show no mercy. We finally sieged Ferrara. Do we actually have any revolt risk in our own territory? 2.1% in Modena, 1% here. Alright, so while the armies are waiting, they'll go rest there. We could continue to blockade this, but I actually don't want to. Just on the off chance, I'll go reinforce. We've won the Siege of Bari. It's another one of the provinces that I do want. Okay, let's move into here. We'll detach. That's like the last one that Naples actually owns. And then we'll move over here. Prevent that blockade. That's kind of annoying. Peace offer from Aragon. Naples will cede Abruzzi and Bari. Aragon will renounce their claims on Sardinia. Venice will give Corps Brescia to Milan. I do want that. Aragon will annul all treaties with Savoy and Venice. Aragon will pay ducats. So this is giving me some good ideas, but I don't actually want those results. And the longer we make this happen, the more war exhaustion they'll get, which reduces their technology because they can't pay. They'll have to pay the diplomacy points to buy it down. It's just good all around to just completely. This will probably be like the last war that I get for a while, considering how big the darn coalition's going to be. So we might as well milk it. And on top of that, while we own this territory, we're getting the trade power. So it's also profitable for us. We don't get the taxes, but I think we... Do we get the production? Production. Napoli, Ancona. Napoli, yeah, we're getting production income from Napoli. Napoli is making us 0.39 ducats per month right now. So, interesting that you don't actually get taxes, do you? No. No, you do not get taxation. But you do get the production and the trade. Trade power. So, it's pretty sick. Peace offer from Portugal. They'll peace out separately and give us 45 ducats. That's actually fine. Thank you. Tiny bit of inflation. I don't care. We're about to pick up some more naval force limits, so we could start pre-building navy, but if you build barks or light ships in general, when you're over your force limit, they cost more. Notice how it's 21 ducats. If you go into here, go to build ship, and hover right there, you can see that being over the force limit increases the cost by 0.51. It's not a huge cost, but it still makes more sense, I think, to just wait a little bit. Alright, Liguria is occupied by Austria. France is assaulting things. Good lord. Aragon wants out. No. The answer's no. We'll wait for the call for peace. Castile's declared war on Algiers, okay. And with this money, I think we'll actually build a temple or two. Again, on coast first, so we can get the naval force limit. But, soon we'll want to build inland as well, because having more land force limit helps you to secure alliances, and then just also prevents you from losing miserably in wars. It's a good reason to have that stuff. We'll improve relations with our friends while we're waiting. Declared war on enemy. They like that, apparently. I love how France, I just allied them, and they're like, absolutely my favorite person. Or I am their favorite person right now. How much longer till we can annex Milan? 1479. Only 2 years. So we should probably start improving relations with them as well. If we force somebody to return territory to them, like Venice, that will definitely give us some bonus opinion. Okay, well, I'm going to take a break here. I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. As always, thanks for watching. See you soon.